I didn't mute me. Good morning. Good morning. Uh-oh. Wait, what am I doing? Got to refresh this. We got to get... Hi, Angie. Got to get this going because can't, happen what happened the other day with odd. Save. Good morning, Nikki. Nikki Moss. Good morning. I know Carolyn Ira is live right now. She's got amazing jewelry. I'm not having a sale. I'm just doing a chat and a haul. So go watch Carolyn or pop back and forth to each one. I'm going to go ahead also and put the link here in YouTube. Maybe. Here we go. So if you're watching on YouTube like MB is, hi MB, hi Jerry, good morning every little thing vintage. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm pinning the link so you can come on over to Vamp so you can see all of the chat because it's kind of, it's kind of boring if you feel like you're just talking to yourself. Now you can talk to everybody that's in the chat. I'm going to go live on Instagram. All right. How's everybody doing? We're live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. But like I said, if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, you can't. Oh, yay! I didn't know if you'd be done yet. You were only live for a half an hour, girl. I'm not caffeinated yet, but I have to say that I'm feeling much better. I spoke to Emmeline. She is feeling much better. Hi, Rachel. We got the crud in Tennessee. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's just like allergies, hay fever. No, but listen, just because it's actually a good thing for there to be multiple lives at a time. I know that sometimes people are like, no, that's not true, but it is because people will go, they'll go from sale to sale to sale to sale to sale. That's just the nature of the beast. And so it actually is a good thing. I really wasn't, I just was feeling more tired than anything. And it's just the incessive sneezing and all of that kind of stuff. I honestly don't know if they are starting to harvest the fields yet because of hay fever, but I'm feeling fine. And I'm feeling like I can get back into a normal routine. However, I was informed because I forgot. I got to get a new stand. This one's broke. That I gotta watch my grandcat this weekend. So I'm gonna be going to stay with my grandcat. Thursday, and then I'll be driving back Friday morning for the pop-up. The vintage day out is what I've called it. The vintage day out. I know, Jerry. I got long sleeves on right now. 58 degrees this morning. I love the fall. Although it's going to get hot again. So don't get too used to it. It's going to get hot again before summer is going to go out. Well, it'll get hot again. Vintage day out is the 29th, this Friday. We're meeting at Daily Sip at 10 a.m. I just have a quick question. I have a bunch of costume jewelry. Can I have a sale? Oh, yeah, absolutely. As long as it's at least 25 years old or to the best of your knowledge is 25 years old. So basically that's what? Anything from the 90s and beyond and prior? I don't know. I can't do that math. This is not vintage. And I see it's not vintage, but I've lost a charm on it already. I don't know. The charms don't stay on it very well. Yeah, absolutely. You can do, if you just want to sell jewelry on Vamp, you can just sell jewelry on Vamp. If you just want to sell paper goods, you can just sell paper goods. You don't have to, lock yourself into one category. You don't have to lock yourself into multiple categories. You can just stay within whatever niche you have. Hi, Karen. But I just bounce from thing to thing to thing. So that's why I tend to sell like a mixture of things. But yeah, if you have all jewelry, do all jewelry. If you've got hi Carrie, if you've got all ephemera, I am probably going to start doing some ephemera and some book sales because I have a lot of them. But let me go back to talk about Friday real quick. This coming Friday, the 29th, is the Vintage Day Out. And we'll be meeting at Daily Sip. I did get some discounted rooms set aside, well, at the Hampton Inn here in Bedford. So if you think you're going to come and spend the night, you can call the Hampton Inn and tell them that you're with our group, and they can give you a discounted rated room if they have any available. And then we're just going to be going to all of the antique shops and thrift stores, whatever we can do here in Lawrence County. We are not going to go and have breakfast because it took a lot of time. So we're going to meet at Daily Sip. They do sell bagels, homemade bagels, and gosh, I hope they have some croffles. It's a croissant waffle. It's so good. So we can eat a little bit before we go that. And then we're going to, I've got to get this shop straightened up because it is a right mess in here. We'll come here and hang out and order some pizzas, and maybe we'll go live. I don't know. We'll see that. I'm not going to be filming on those days because I like to just be there in the moment with everybody that's there. But it might be kind of fun to do a little hangout live here on Vamp. So we might do that. I know. Hi, meow, 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 meow. Amy, did you listen to your Marco Polo? I sent you a Marco Polo about something. Thanks, Carrie. Oh no, Brooke can't come. Well, I mean, you have a good excuse. We'll bring Isla with you. Oh, I just snorted. Carolyn is bringing me watermelons. You're bringing cheese curds? Oh, we're going to eat those at the shop? Oh my gosh. You planned that correctly, didn't you? That's an expensive month. Radical Rachel, I think, did I just send you a message this morning? Radical Rachel, send me a DM so I will double check. We are doing onboarding on Wednesday, the 27th. Yellow watermelon. So just, hi, Angela. So just double check. I just don't know. I sometimes think that the applications get shuffled. Okay, send me one. We're having onboarding. And I just will say, though, too, that if you have applied to Vamp and you haven't heard anything, check your Vamp or your district emails. So go and check your email, or not your email, your DMs. That's where I am sending. I was sending it to emails too, but I think that got to be really confusing. So check your DM on your district site or on Vamp if you're a member of Vamp. And that's where I'm sending your Zoom link. So if you are interested and you're wanting to become a member of Vamp, I will still go in and send you I'll check out your application if you apply. If you haven't applied, if you're going to apply today, I do want to see that the types of vintage that you are interested in selling, or that you will be selling, and any links for places that you have sold as well. Vamp is an online antique mall, so we only sell things that are at least 25 years old. We are not a clothing marketplace, so not even vintage clothing. There are other vintage clothing markets that are out there that you can join, but we are not one of them. I still get applications all the time that I sell vintage clothing. I'm like, we're not vintage clothing. I always want some cheese curds. Always. Indiana cheese curds just aren't the same. However, we did have some cheese curds when we were in Tennessee that were pretty darn good. So go ahead and do that. We'll be doing the onboarding on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, we'd love to have you on board. Can't bring them. No, you can't bring, but if you can get them good that aren't deep fried, they're still really, really good. I have heard that too. I don't know what would be different about the Alani. And I get people tell me all the time, oh, you shouldn't be drinking those energy drinks. First of all, the ones that I get from Daily Sip are plant-based. It's plant-based caffeine. It's a little bit more, it's not an artificial source of caffeine. But the Alanis, I drink one of them maybe once or twice a week because I always go to Daily Sip. So I'm not drinking 5 and 6 of them. I mean, everything within moderation. But I think that I have heard of that too, but I don't know. Sometimes you always can't believe what you read on the internet or what you hear on the internet. You know, sometimes you can't believe everything you hear. So, okay. You've done all the things. Yeah, Kathy, I sent you a link this morning. Do you think that there's an interest in Pier 1 items? Yes, if they're vintage, that Pier 1 items do have a little bit of a following, especially the vintage ones. I've picked up a lot of Pier 1 items as well. Because they have a very loyal following. You know what I mean? It's sort of like the Crate and Barrel and all that kind of stuff. There is a loyal following for those types of items. I mean, obviously on Vamp, we just make sure that they're at least 25 years old. But however, if you're doing a buyer's choice sale or if you're listing something on the fly, there is a little bit of a leeway. But we don't want to see like, I'm going to sell one vintage thing and everything else is going to be modern. You know what I mean? So like, we don't want to see sellers taking advantage of that. Good morning, Lisa. They seem like they are nice quality things. We can only go until a little before 10:30 this morning because I got a meeting. So I try to say you guys keep me on track because I could sit here all day and talk with you, but I can't. I am going to have a sale. I'm trying to do just 10 items every Monday. It's just the kitsch fix. We're just getting a quick kitsch fix on Mondays. 10 a.m., Angie. 10 a.m. at Daily Sip. And I am going to print off sheets with the addresses for every place that we're going to go, and I'll hand those out when you're coming. That way everyone, I mean, they can be a little confusing, so I am going to print that off. I thought about putting it I'm just going to print it off and hand it to people that are coming. Hello, LaDonna. All right. So I'm going to show you the things that I'm going to be selling tonight. The catalog is loaded. So if you see things that you want, you can put in a pre-bid. If you can't make it, Tim's on the phone with Shiloh. Good. Now I'll have to go back to Indianapolis on Saturday morning because I gotta be with my grandcat because Emma and Colin are going to visit his parents. So I won't be around on Saturday, but you guys should go down to French Lick. Or you should go to Santa Claus Land. One of the two. But I got to go back to stay with my grandcat in Indianapolis. All right, so I'm going to be selling this Beware of the... Now, look, he does not look like a mean dog. You shouldn't beware of this dog. No, Nikki. Mickey, I want to come up to Iowa. I was an explorer on my own. And I want to come up to Iowa. Wait, I found a 1959 Montgomery Ward's catalog, and it's so cool. I want to go live. Yes, that would be fun. Listen, I want to go everywhere. Mark's going to be like, are you going to stay home? I'm going to be like, no, I'm going. I'm going to explore. Amy, I told Amy and Marco Polo that I think Amy and I need to rent a Class C motorhome. I will drive it. I don't care. So we can sleep in it and we can go on a road trip. Do you think that's a good idea, Amy? I'm a very safe driver. Hey! See? We can take turns. It might cost us $8 million to do that, but we can try. Airstream, I like Airstream, but I need some light. They're dark. I drove a 15-passenger van when I worked for the group homes. Let's do it. Hey, Michelle. Oh my gosh. Michaela from Australia. I say it wrong. Hi, Jilly. We should do it, Amy. Does anybody got a Class C motorhome that we can borrow? We'll take real good care of it. I promise. Michaela. I knew a girl named Michaela. She wasn't from Australia, though. That's a beautiful name. I'm serious, Amy. I'm not joking one bit. I will leave tomorrow. Well, no, I can't. I got to stay with my grandcat. But I will leave later. Mark and I are buying a... Are you really? Yay! It's going to be fun. Mark has that day off, so won't be with us the whole day, but he'll pop in and out, and he'll come and hang out with us at the shop. We'll return it smelling like coffee and vintage books. It'll smell real good. Real nice. We won't bring snots with us on the road. Mark and I are buying a huge motorhome, but I will not be driving. I need to learn how to drive it just in case, but I could not imagine. I know. We have an RV place here. I might be able to work something out, you know. I could be like, hey, I can give you a little bit of advertisement if you'll give us a discount on this here RV. Was it $1 million, LaDonna? What did Carrie say? You can rent them. Oftentimes I think it's Travel America. I've also heard that people will rent theirs. I would never. Okay, anyway, this bank, it wasn't bad. They delivered it. Amy, we need to go on a road trip. Anyway, we'll figure that out. All right, this guy. This is Batosi. Aldo, whatever his name is. This is Batosi. It's a little, he reminds me of a seahorse. It's just marked Italy on the bottom, but he's available tonight. Bye, Angela. Are you leaving to go get coffee? I've got this cat that will puke your cream, and this cat is very judgmental, and he has his tongue sticking out at you, but you can take off his head, and that's where you get a sugar. So I got those cat creamers, and it's a planter. They actually had different colors of them. I almost want to think, hey, Emmeline, Darlene. I almost want to think that this was like a snack set. Could you imagine? Here you go. You can eat your cheese balls out of this Batosi. There were like 4 or 5 different colorways of them. And I want to say there might have been a bigger one. Anyway, he's got this little metal thing on here, but he's in excellent condition too. But I got that cat creamer and then these cat. I love creamer and sugar bowls. I don't know where Willie is. I sent him a message this morning too. This great enamel teapot. I've got, it's just going to be 10 things. So it's just real quick. This recipe box. It has a barcode on it. I thought it was from the 60s. It's not. It's from the 70s. These salt and pepper shakers of the Bobby Soxers. I don't know that I really like what here. We're going to put them this way. They're giving each other high fives. I didn't even think about that when I looked at them, but this is a really hard to find Lefton Angel. She's going to the market. She's like, oh, I got to go to Walmart, get my bread. But I like her little bag. But Saturday she goes to the market. There's her Lefton, but I could not really find her anywhere. So she is a hard to find one, and she's in excellent condition. And then I'm selling my beloved piece of ironstone that I love, and my doll head, my first set of doll head flowers. I know you're all chomping at the bit to get your hands on these. I know. But you're going to get the ironstone and the flowers. So that's tonight. Well, this afternoon at 4, right here on Vamp. So if you want any of these things, that they'll be available then. No one wants to go to. I don't. I need to because. Oh wait, I got one more thing. It was hiding because we have nothing. We have no food, so I must go at some point. I don't know when. I got the 666 kids. They're trying to sell the 666 salve. And they're doing an operation on this poor dog. But it does have the hanger. It's in the original frame with the glass. But the 666 kids are available tonight too. So all those things will be available tonight. Well, this afternoon, like I said. Now, I'm going to show you some things that I bought. A few of the things that I bought over on my road trip. It was fun. 5 states. I didn't realize I was going to South Carolina or North Carolina because, I'm just like, oh, GPS is going to tell me how to get there. And then I was like, welcome to South Carolina. And I was like, South Carolina? I'm going to Georgia. But apparently you go through other states. You really should look at the map in the big picture sense instead of just trying to be like just totally trusting on not ChatGPT, your Google Maps, because I didn't realize that I was going to South Carolina, North Carolina. I knew I was going to Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Anyway, I got this in Indiana. I'm keeping this. I'll just get this out of the way because it's big. I'm going to paint it. I don't know what color yet, but it was only $9.57. It's metal and I love it. Right? I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but $9.57. That's from Huckster's Hall. By the way, our Walmart marketplace has the Witch's Brew Alani, a whole end cap. Listen, Lisa. Listen, Lisa. I found Witch's Brew from Buc-ee's. A ton of them, and I bought a lot. I went to Buc-ee's once and spent $95. Went to Buc-ee's the second time and spent $105. But I also ordered some from Amazon. I'll get it eventually someday. But if I see it anywhere, I'm obviously going to buy it. It's my favorite. You got to stock up. I did not unwrap any of these things. I will say some of these things, if you want me to run them, I can. Oh, I buy these when I can get them cheap enough. I didn't bring a bin over here for paper. This is Utah. I love these state plates. And I try to get ones that I don't normally see a Utah one. Utah was the beehive state. So I like these. Are from the 50s. A lot of times people they'll want all 50 states. I know my friend Sheila, I don't know if she still has them or not, but she has all 50 states hanging in her dining room, which I think is really pretty cool. But there's Utah with the seagull there. I didn't realize it was called the beehive state. Oh, I got this. Good morning, Laura. Let me see. Look at that. This bitters bottle with the claw on it. I love the color of this. Look at that claw. It's a claw and ball. Claw and ball. Bitters bottle. Ball and claw. Well, I say it's a claw and ball. World's best remedy in this little bottle. Isn't this great? I've never been to Utah. It's a raven. What's a raven say? They don't say that. Ah! But yeah, I love that. I don't know. I just love it. I love it. I got this at Huckster's Hall too. From Edgar Allan Poe. Look, they kind of look good together. I'm going to move you aside, calendar. All right. What's this? Oh, wait, here's an advertisement piece. Oh, ravens can talk. They can? They can like say human words? Can they say, you're going to die? You're going to die. I don't know. What's a raven say? Hi, Donna. What's a raven say? You're going to die. The Temu exporters have found Vamp. What does that mean? What does that mean, LaDonna? Because you're not allowed to sell Temu stuff on Vamp. Oh, they repeat. Well, I suppose you could tell, you could train one to say, you're going to die, and then send it to somebody that you don't like. They buy stuff and export it to China. Well, that ain't not here. So oh, no, they are. They're stealing our designs? They bought a piece from who? They bought a piece from you? How do you know? That's happening a lot. It's also, I've seen like they've stolen designs from Etsy sellers, Target, Home Goods. There was another one. Obviously, what's the one that's closed on Sundays? What is that big home store? Hobby Lobby. Happens all the time. Joint Lobby. An Etsy seller had her stuff sold on their site and they had the balls to point. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane. That's the world we're living in, though. All right, I got this because I love this baby, and it's Chill Tonic. Hey, Aileen, do you need some Chill Tonic? Look at that baby. I got something for you, lady, in this box. Chill Tonic. It's tasteless. It's registered in the United States Patent Office. Original Laughing Baby trademark. Wait, I can't pronounce these words. Has reduced iron, sugar syrup, lemon flavored, but I thought it was tasteless. For malaria and resulting chills and fever. It's pleasant and effective. Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic has no bitter, nauseating taste and carries the properties of iron in a tasteless form. An ideal preparation for malaria, chills, and fever. Continue use for a period of at least 8 weeks. Directions on the side. Anyway, I just loved that. Yeah, I would say so too. I agree with that, Amy. LaDonna, make sure that you send support anything and they can block that buyer. I mean, you can send it to me and I can block the buyer from buying anything on Vamp. I don't want that. Ain't got no time for that. Oh, look I got a damn troll. This bag's been stapled, so I can't save it. I got a couple of these and I bought some little witch hats for him because I'm going to, again, this is the crafting that I can do is I can pop a little witch hat on this damn troll. He's so cute. And he is from 1986. Damn. The damn troll. D-A-M. You are cute, little buddy. We'll put you a witch's hat on you. Oh, I got her. A Jenny. Does anybody remember the Jenny? The Jenny dolls? She's in her box still. Hello, I'm Jenny. I used to play with your mom when she was your age. I'm still a Vogue doll made as carefully and as with much love as ever. I have a fresh new looks and lots of pretty clothes and accessories, so go tell your mom to buy them all. I'm your age and I've grown up all these years. With love from Jenny. I love Jenny. Hey, Jen. Here's Jenny. She's still in her box. She still has all of her, like, she's still completely attached. So she's never been taken off of her card. So I got Jenny for children over 3 years of age. 1978. Yeah, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh gosh, I hope some of these things aren't going to be too hard to unwrap. Because I do try to save everything. Ooh, look at this. I don't know where it's from. It is a little fairy on a turtle. Look at that. I know. They got to keep her head where it's supposed to be. Look at her. She's sitting on her little turtle. Why are you telling Amy? You say, hey, Misty and Amy, because Misty is obsessed with Nancy Ann's too. Laura! When's that going to be? Because I need more. I got a whole stack of them. I love them so much. Oh, I don't know if I have one in here. I only found 2 the whole time I was gone. But anyway, I like her. That's all of the sticker that we had left. Oh, this is from Goodwill. I can't save that. I got 2 of these. I don't know what the other one is. For 99 cents at Goodwill. We do. I need to get myself together. How long have I been saying I'm going to do that? I just need to sit down and do it. Cheers. Ooh, they're both 99 cents. Great for fall. I'm probably going to be having a buyer's choice mug sale at some point. This, I got thinking that I would put it in my booth for Halloween. It's a cocktail stir. Cocktail stir thing. I'm almost like thinking, is this Fiesta? Is that Fiesta? I don't know. Goodwill, you missed pricing, right? Yeah, Goodwill messes up sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I got this guy because I can never resist buying a soldier picture. Isn't he handsome? It's in like a celluloid frame. The back of the frame is gone, but isn't he handsome? Thank you for your service. What is Marco Poloing? It's the best thing ever. It is basically video text messaging. Somebody found Goodwill price priority mailboxes for $4.90. They're free from the post office. That doesn't surprise me. I don't know if I have this one, so I bought it. It's from the 70s. It's got a barcode, but it has Eloise Wilkin illustrations. Look at her. She's so cute. So I don't know if I have this one, but she's my favorite illustrator. So I need to do an inventory on my books. I got this for a friend of mine. I'm going to send it to him. Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. It's a book. The Burbank edition. So I'm going to send this to my friend. Hugh Hefner, Eat Your Heart Out. Ew. Oh, wait, here's some more. Here's some more damn trolls. Well, honestly, I don't know if these are damn. They're wishnicks. But they're going to be witches. They were, I think, $3.50. They really got him in this bag. Good. This one's a little, he's got some spots on the back. It's also a wishnick. You can kind of tell the faces on, their faces are very different. See their noses? This is a Dam. This is a Wishnick. I've been crafting a used vintage item. Fall and Christmas. I mean, it's here, basically. I got this to send to my mom. I always find needlepoint kits and stuff. I can get them cheap enough and send to her. This one, I think, is 2258, so it's Adorning Angels cross stitch. And it came with the frame. So I'm going to send that to my mom. I got a moose. I got a moose. I'm just going to send this to Nikki. I'm going to send you a moose. I'm going to send a moose. I got Elvis. I spotted the red leaves in the park. I know, they're starting. They're starting. This is a whole book on Elvis. Elvis the pelvis. I got that for me. What is this? Oh, this is my Cabbage Patch's adoption certificate. Little Darlene. There's a moose on the loose. You know what? I want to know that too, Carrie. Is there any interest in old yearbooks? A lot of people will do, antique ones from the 1920s. A lot of people will craft with them. So Carrie says she has some from the 30s. Okay. Well, I would say try. Try it. I think I got this from a Dollar Table. It's a cat brooch on the back of this. It's a pottery cat brooch on the back of this old recipe card. I'll probably put that in buyer's choice. Almost forget. Oh, I know what this is. A Mara mug. It's been a long time since I found a Mara mug. These are so great. See, made in Mexico. Mara. These are just great pottery mugs. This one has flamingos. Flamingos. I haven't found one in a long time. What's in this little? Oh. I don't know. Is this? I think this might be Arnart Squirrel. Pretty cute. He'll probably be in a buyer. Oh, hairline. Yeah, this one doesn't. I love them. I mean, they just feel so good in your hand. Now, again, I can run any of this stuff if you want me to. Just say. Oh, I got some cards. And this is the game of sufficient. It's fine. It's sufficient. I don't know. It says educational as authors, scientific as bridge. Made in the USA, but it does have the instructions. Rules for the game of sufficient. This is what the back of the cards look like, and then there's these letters. I don't know are you supposed to spell sufficient? Maybe you're supposed to spell sufficient. It looks like those are all the words that are insufficient. How was that fun? It's played with a pack of 60 cards consisting of 6 cards of each letter contained in the word sufficient. Well, you have to spell the word sufficient. So, but I don't know. Oh, wait, there's 2 rules. Hey, there's rule number 1 and rule number 2. I got to use my undo to get the price tag off, but I like card games. This one I love. This one is the Booby Prize. The Booby Prize. That's the Booby Prize right there, I guess. And it says how to play bridge. If y'all read the rules for bridge, you'll never be in doubt. You'll conquer every trump in sight and hear your partner and help your partner out. You'll bid them high, you'll bid them right, you'll be so bloomin' wise that never again, as long as you live, will you win the booby prize. And inside, it's how to play bridge. Simplified rules. Oh, read these rules very carefully twice if necessary. So is this kind of funny? Rule 1, 13 cards can generally be considered a fair hand. What's the best way to set up a duo show? Sometimes I see the same thumbnail for each person, but I'm not sure that how. So I would make, if you're going to have a duo sale with someone, I would then go into Canva or I would ask that person, hey, can you send me a picture and I'll create a thumbnail. And you can just put both of your faces on there, or you don't have to put your faces on there at all. You could just put the text on there. I know that District doesn't really, I'm going to get some clarification on this because I know sometimes people will both put in a thumbnail or they'll both put in a thumbnail for the duo sale. But for pre-bids. But sometimes if you do that too soon, the pre-bids will only last for, I think once you merge it into the other one, it doesn't last forever. So that's kind of the reason why it's kind of a risky thing to have both people put in a thumbnail, because you could get pre-bids and then they don't transfer through once all your items are added to the host's items. Does that make sense? So I would just, and then it gets a little confusing. It gets a little confusing too. So I would just, post, if you were the host, post your, the thumbnail. And then when you invite someone, you just tap on, like I could tap on Amy's name and it'll say add. So she just joins me right then and there. And then she just adds her items to the sale just as you would if you were doing your own sale. They don't always they only last, because I had asked them about that and they had told me that they'll only carry over for, I think, 24 to 48 hours to carry over to add to another person's sale. Are you coming to Knightstown, Indiana? There's a scrounge around in Knightstown. I know there's a scrounge around in Anderson. If you are in Indiana, yes. Yeah, the day of would be fine. If you're in Indiana, let me know of some places to go. I'm always looking for new places to go. I don't know what this is. I would like to see more people doing duo sales. They're fun. Oh, this. I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't very much. It's a beautiful Polish pottery bowl. And this was sold. I mean, this was something I bought for myself because I love Polish pottery. This was sold at TJ Maxx for $9.99. So it's not vintage, but I just thought it was really, really pretty. So I bought this for myself. Hanky Panky. You're doing Hanky Panky? Ooh, sounds interesting. So I got this for myself. But it was like, I want to say it was like $6 or something like that. Copper Top in Clayton is my favorite. I also told there's an antique shop in Plainfield. I need to go to Plainfield. Oh, yay. Glass. Oh, see, I love that. I love seeing the duo sales happening. They're a lot of fun, especially if you're kind of if someone's kind of nervous about going live. Okay. This was a treasure. Okay, he works too. I don't know what it is he's eating. Num, num, num. He's eating something good. Him likes it a lot. Yum, yum, yum. I love these mechanical toys. So his basket, is it supposed to be grass? I mean, I just think like his whole hand thing. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be a carrot. Maybe there was, I don't know. But I love him. His little basket is like a little litho basket. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into Plainfield since I'm going to be in the Indy area. I'm going to try out some new places. I wanted to go to Greenfield, I think has some antique stores that I haven't been in a while. But I love that little guy. Couldn't resist him. See, I need to unpack all this stuff, so I just thought I'd just do it with you. What time is it? Okay. I got to keep an eye on the time because I have a meeting at 10:30. Oh, I got this as a souvenir for myself. Georgia, 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 Georgia. This is from Tharp Brooks, a state of steady progress. So they say. So I got that. I've been making. You know, I went to Georgia and did not have not one single peach. Not a one. I did have colored greens, which, oh, so good. Did I get 3 of those mugs? I did. 3. They're so good. I would never want to make them because I've heard it's just not, they're not fun to make. So good. So good. Oh. I know I got these when I was in Tennessee. I think I already showed you. No, I didn't show you all of them. I got him just because grumble, grumble. I got him for me. Grumble, grumble. You don't have to get dressed, bug. Oh, here's a red line I got for Mark for $1. Do you guys remember the Noid? He was $1. These were all $1. And I got Bunny. I like the color of him. Bunny for $1. I got, let's go on the shelf. Avoid the Noid. I don't know which one this is, but Teletubby. Is this Poe? La la, Poe. La la. I got Lala. I got Dracula. I want to suck your blood. Got Dracula. I got these for Emma. Harry. And I think that, is this Liam that passed away? Oh gosh. What happened to your face? So I got those for Emma because she's a huge One Direction. Hey, Mom. My mom's in the house. Emma is a huge One Direction. And I figured she could put these on her little miniature shelf. And then these are from the 70s. Mark had these. We've actually sold some of these, but they were $1 a piece. And I'm just going to lot them together. They're these, I think they were made by Tonka. No, they're not Happy Meal toys. They're just little figurines. This guy, that guy, and that guy. So I'm going to lot them together. We'll sell those together. Oh, Nicky Mouse, I got a flower frog. I wanted to see if this one, I wanted to see if it glows. Extreme Sports. No, it doesn't glow. But it's a nice domed one. Willie. It's a chunky one. And this one has the well. So you can fill this up with water and then, hi, Kevin. And then you can put, it'll water your flowers. Willie, did you see that? Willie, did you see this? Willie, did you see the chill tonic? Yeah, Willie, you've missed so much. I bought, I can't remember where I got this from, but it is a wool scarf. 100% wool. I got it to wear to Germany, which, by the way, Germany, if you are on the fence about going, the trip closes. You can't book after September. I don't know the exact day of the cutoff, but you can't book after September. So if you are thinking about going, you have to book now. You have to book it now. Otherwise, you can't. So I'm going to clean that. That will be good for Germany. And then I got this boot. Again, you guys I'm going to do some kind of craft with it. I got this in Chattanooga. Lamar, I got this in Chattanooga. Lamar sent me a message and he said, "Get out of my honey holes." I kept calling it Chattahoochee. It's Chattanooga. But I thought I could put something in this to make it look like a witch's. No, Kevin, I didn't. I am going to do it next year. Mark and I have already discussed it. You only got one. You can only wear one. So I got that to do some sort of a craft with, which is laughable because I don't do crafts. All right. I don't know why I shoved that cart because now I'm going to have to lean over. Nancy. Now the box says, "Polly, put the kettle on and we'll have tea." I don't think that is the doll. Here she is. She does have her headdress. And I need to get a steamer. I need to get my steamer out so I can steam her little dress. She does have a little bit of some of that yellowing on the taffeta there. But she's in great shape. She's a lady. She's got her pantaloons on. I don't think this is the box that she goes in, but the boxes, when you find the boxes, they're great. I actually have some boxes of clothes for the Nancy Ann's too. So I got this too. He'll hold your garlic. DeForest, I believe. California. Garlic man. Him. I can't resist these. I actually got two. I bought two of these Garfields of this one. And then I got this one. And I got this one. I have to see if my son wants any of these. But this Garfield has on his little jogging shorts and his little sweatband. I found multiple Bradley dolls yesterday. Ooh, the miniature ones are good. So here's Garfield. Can't resist those. I don't know why I smushed this cart. Okay. What'd you say, Jilly? Jilly said, "Come spend winter with me. You'll love summer again." Yeah, you want to spend some winter in Canada, Willie? Sweating to the oldies. Look at these. Now, this stuff I got from Rivers. Yes, Riverside. When Emmeline was here, we went into Riverside. These, wait, from Riverside or from Southern Roots, I can't remember. These, oh my gosh. That's a Dracula made in Japan. Made in Japan. And I got two of them. But look at their expressions are a little bit different. And they got fangs. Aren't they great? They both have their Japan stickers on them. I love them. You have these, LaDonna? I know, those are so cool. I love those. And then I got, some of these will be coming to, I love this one. I don't reuse, I know, I can't with newspaper. It just makes me, oh, you don't like, I love Dracula. Look, Karen. So cute. It's Kittens by Karen. Meow, meow. Hey, Thrifter of Primitive Vintage and More. They do. I know. I thought that they were penguins at first. They're not. Look, Karen made this kitten. Meow, meow. I don't know who made this, but it's Kittens by Karen. Oh, look. Look. I'm Giggles. I'm Giggles. They all have names. This is Giggles. Now I want to find all of them. Oh, so cute. Who made them, Amy? Besides Karen. Giggles. We need to find them all. Kittens by Karen. That's it. What's this? Oh, this is a single shaker. This cat has seen some things, though. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. It's got diamonds for eyes. It's hypnotizing. Yep. Norcrest on the right. This is a Norcrest kitten. Meow, meow. Fancy pants kitten. I only have one of them. And then I couldn't resist. This is Joseph. I can tell by the eyeballs. Joseph Lamb. The dead eye. Dead eyes. Wonder why they did that. Why did they not give you eyeballs, Lamb? There's a sticker on the bottom, but he's cute. I got this game. Travel Spin. Fun while traveling or at home. And it says it's complete with spinner and cards. Yep. There's the spinner. What do the cards look like? Truck. Auto. Train. That's the cards. I don't know how to play it. It tells you how to play it on the back, but I like. Laura kept you up way up. I was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. 9 o'clock. Okay, this is Mixies. You can this is Edu cards. Yeah, you can make $15. You can make different bodies, legs with these cards. So that's hours of fun right there. Got those. It's getting harder and harder to find these card games. I got this one too. ABC. This one's got a giraffe on it. Sled. Umbrella. Ice cream. Do they have like good ones? Balls. I don't care about balls. Do we have like a witch or a pumpkin or something like that? Oh, that's a cute one though, the cookies jar. Friend of mine bought a box, 15 or so, single salt and peppers for $10 and found a diamond in the rough. Sold it for $349. Yeah. See, sometimes people think, there's just a bunch of single shakers, but we use them as figurines. Or somebody needed that other shaker. They had one and they needed the other one. But like for me, it's just like it's a figurine now. I got Anna Lee. Trick or treat. He's got cheese. And he's got his little card. Cheese. And then I got this dream pet in the cheese. What is your dream pet? Well, our dream pet is, Amy, Roquefort. It's Roquefort. Amy's had Roquefort before. There he is, Roquefort. Roquefort the cheese mouse. Oops. That's kind of cardboardy. And then I only got a couple more things. Viking. I got this because, look, let me just show you something. That is crazy. It was one of a 3-piece set. The whole set goes for that. That is crazy. I would love it if they passed cheese out for Halloween too. So you got your little Viking trays like this. Look at this. I got this too. This is, who made you? Made in Taiwan. Brins. Look at her. Pumpkin. But look what you do with these. You put them on your Viking pedestal. And that's how you display them. Isn't she great? She's actually a bank, I think. Where's your hole at? Maybe she's not a bank. I don't think she is a bank. Oh, I know. You put your light kit up there, and then that's where the cord goes through. So I'll have to put a light kit in her. Isn't she great? Okay, I'll put you there. Almost. Here's another thing of cards. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Happy families. I'm going to steal that Viking. Yes, do it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That's what we're here for. We're here to share ideas. Happy families. Now get one. Wait. I don't know. But it has the instructions. Master Dose, the doctor's son. These are strange. Mr. Dose is the doctor. Do we have Mrs. Dose? Miss Dose, the doctor's daughter. What? Mr. Toot. Mr. Toot is the musician. Miss Toot is his Master Toot. Miss Toot. Miss Dobb, the painter's daughter. What? Master Chip. Mr. Snip. Mr. McCain. Master Stitch. Mr. Spark. Mrs. Rake. Whatever. Those are a little different. I've never seen those before. They're just, I just like these. They're just a little different. The box isn't in the best shape, but the cards are all there. And then this. Oh, Christine, you'll like this. This is a paintbrush holder. So he's got his artist palette there, and I think he's not from America. I think he might be German. He is APCO. But look, you put your paintbrushes in there. He'll hold your paintbrushes. Isn't he cute? I'm a painter. I will hold your paintbrushes. Yeah, I thought he was really, really cute. I've never seen one like that before. Then I might have to keep this, at least for a little while. I'm really uncertain of the age of this, but it is a Halloween banner. It's made in the USA by Bystel, so it is vintage. But oh my gosh, look at this. Made in the USA. It's fabulous. Look at that. I love the polka dotted hat. So this I may have to keep, at least for a little while. I mean, it is in such good condition. It's made in the USA, so it is vintage. Now, I don't think it's from the 50s, but wow. That made my day when I found that. That was a great thing. Great thing. Well, I did get other things, but I don't. They're all the way over there. But yeah, that was an amazing thing to find. Now I got to put all this stuff back in my. Now, some of these things, these smaller things specifically, will be available in a buyer's choice sale. I am going to be taking some more pictures probably today. Yes, I will today for next Monday's 10 item, the Kitsch Fix. So that will happen. I'm going to probably be doing some sort of a Halloween themed sale soon. I need to get all of my Halloween stuff down so I can get my booth together. I will say too, my booth right now is 40% off. And it will be 40% off for the shop, the Vintage Day Out too. I'm trying to clear some stuff to bring in some other stuff. It was a great month at the booth last month. It was probably the best sales month. So hi Cheryl. So that was really good. We had a great month last month. I think so far August is like little because you know everybody's doing back to school stuff and that sort of thing. But I'm trying to clear out the booth. So yeah, pack lots of totes so I can bring in new things. I'm gonna like completely revamp my booth. But I wanted to get rid of some of the things. I need to start really, and I've been like going shopping this past week. I've been, you know, I normally have been just so, my mind is always just so centered on what can I sell in a live sale? What can I sell in a live sale? Now I'm really trying to focus more on what I can sell also in a live sale, but also things that I can sell in my booth. So I'm wanting to curate a little bit more and make it make sense a little bit more in there and kind of curate a little bit more and spend a little bit more time in curating my booth and that sort of thing. But but I just feel like I haven't spent the time in there because I've been so busy doing other things that I want to be able to just like completely kind of clear it out and not clear it out, but start again, because how I'm going to get it ready for, I call Halloween, you know, fall, Thanksgiving. I've been buying some things, some color ways to kind of curate displays. And then we're jumping in to Christmas. I will show you real quick what I bought for here, I'll just take you with me. You're just going to go with me. For $4. It's not old, but it'll go well in the booth. Oh my gosh, it's such a mess in here. I still have to go through all of this stuff, but this little pink tree, it's a little yellowed, so it looks a little antiqued. So I think that will be great in the booth. I also got these brass candlesticks that I'm going to put in the booth. I got this guy. This right here, this is an entire set. Oh my gosh, this was a find. That in that basket is an entire set of Merry Mushroom canisters. An entire complete set. I paid $45 for them. $45 from an antique mall. Actually from my antique mall. So I really don't think I want to put them back in my booth. But I'm going to be unwrapping them. I'm going to list them on Vamp. I probably will cross list them. I don't really want to ship them, but sale comps on them are $250, $200. So I couldn't not get them, you know. I'm going in Wednesday to reboot my Southern Roots and want to later today. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to Wednesday because that will be my shipping day. I don't know. No, I have to straighten things up in here for Friday, but because I have to go back to Indianapolis, I have to cat sit my grand cat, which I don't mind doing. But I was going to work on the booth a little bit this week, but oh, look, I bought some of those mugs and I have more. And so I do have 4. Yay! I do have 4. That's the bittersweet that I got for $5. Becca, are you here? Yes, we are going to go to the same places. We're just going to kind of go. Look, I got that whole band. I got the whole Kewpie band. Okay, Becca. Look at this. Look at this pig, Becca. Now, wait a minute. They put tape on it, so I'm going to work on getting that tape. It's a Frida Kahlo pig. That's what I call it. But wait. Why? Why did they do that? That is unnecessary. But that's kind of why I bought it. But why did they have to do that? Good Lord. I had to. That was the main reason why I bought it, Becca. And look at this. See, I put some things on the shelf that I haven't even showed you guys yet. Look at this. This, you do. These are, you can hang them on your wall, but it's a recipe box. Look, you pull this out and you keep your recipe cards in there. I have never, pies, puddings, and desserts, soups, vegetables. Look at that. They look like it's the recipe file. Isn't that insane? So I got that. And then I also got this. I don't know if Catherine's still here. This is a tin type of a hidden mother. You can see her hand, and they tried to cover her up. But it is like so double exposure. I couldn't resist that. And then this was on the dollar table. It's a Tower of Jewels. Pan Pac International Expo, San Francisco. I thought that was kind of neat in the old frame for $1. What else did I get that I haven't showed you? I got that brass cat. I got a snake bite kit, and the stuff is still in there from Johnson & Johnson. I thought that would be great for Halloween. I got this great mushroom tin. It doesn't have the lid. Russian box, the Hound, Snack Hound, these books. Now, this is a nice reading. A quiz compend of mortuary science and ghosts, which that is not that old, but I just like this is all mortuary science. So I like that. What else did I get? I got more poison bottles up there. We want that brass cat. It's going to be coming. Coffee drinkers make better lovers. I did get these. I'm loving these Tom Clark pieces. And I paid, I think, $5 a piece for them. What else? I got this great his and hers towel set. I got some great catalogs. Oh, this old giraffe. Yeah, January Angel. I paid $1 for her. $1. No, I didn't. That will be on Tuesday, Aileen. Here are some more of the state plates. I got Maryland, Wisconsin. Oh, I got that to put in the booth. I think that's beautiful. That transferware. This I got from the bins. I cleaned it, but it is made in Taiwan. What else? What else did I get? I got this beautiful Oh Canada piece. That I'm going to try to do something for the Victorian parlor sale. I've been trying to get some things. I just like that guy. I got this yellow enamel pot. So I'm going to be putting together, was it Wednesdays that we're going to be doing the Victorian? I got that for the booth too, because I thought it was pretty. So I got stuff in here. What time is it? Okay. I can show you. I got that to put in the booth for Halloween. Thursdays. Oh my gosh, look at this stuff, guys. We went to the bins. I got all these baby toys I'm going to sanitize them for future grandchild. All these, so I can keep them at my house for baby. That's a Squishmallow with the tag. Oh, there's some bottles. I did get some bottles. Sorry, I'm like this. You put on I know it's weird. Oh, I got this. Ride a cock horse. I know. I'm gonna sanitize them. You can ride your cock horse next to this butthole pig. Jamie, did you see the pig? I just couldn't. I can't. Oh, and look at this cookie jar. Who's a good boy? Yep, we took her right before she wanted to experience, so we went there right before we went to the airport. She got to experience the bins. I got this. I think it's might be Lennox, $2.99. Well, you know. Oh, I got 2 of these mugs. So I'm saying I need to do a mug sale from Goodwill, 99¢. I'll get the other one out, but what else? I got this basket. I'm gonna put in the booth. I got this book about the Prince and Princess of Wales. This is a newer Cabbage Patch, but I got her anyway. Scarf, some jewelry for myself. I got a moose. It's a butthole and the other part. And I got this. This is an old necklace. I don't know. I just thought this one was interesting. This is all glass. These are blind balls. All my blind balls. Because I needed more. I also got this Disneyland folio. You can put your paper in there. And these are Maud Humphrey prints. They're copies. Oops. But I want to do a deep dive on Maud Humphreys. I have one original print by her. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. I'll show you before I leave. I have one original print by her, and she is the mother of Humphrey Bogart. She was an artist at the turn of the century. That is my Maud Humphreys right there. So I'm wanting to do, I bought a book on her, and so I'm wanting to research her a little bit more. But yeah, Maud Humphreys. And she is the mother of Humphrey Bogart. I got more. Oh, Dana and Jerry. Look what I got from Dana. This is my prized possession. 1985 Cabbage Patch. Never been out of her box. It's little June Sandy. Little June Sandy. And I got Koosas from them too. I got to redo my Cabbage Patch. I got my other Cabbage Patch. I haven't even added them in yet. And I brought another one in too that, I'll show you real quick. I brought another one in that I got for $1 at a garage sale, but I couldn't get the stains off of her face. I did wash her clothes, but I couldn't get that off of her face. But I had to rescue her. What else do I got in my protein bars? Anyway, I got a mess that I need to clean up. She needs some liquid foundation. Put hair developer on it and leave it outside. Those are all good tips. I couldn't just leave her. Now I did leave one at the bins. because I looked like she had mold all up in her. And I was like, I'm sorry, girl. You're too moldy for me. I don't want to get sick. Okay, I'll have to look. Shaving cream. I couldn't, I feel like I need to rescue them, but I need to redo, I'm outgrowing that little area over there. So I need to redo that. Acetone and a UV light. These are all good ideas. Hi, Barb. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The UV light. Yeah. I'll have to give that a try. Okay. I got a meeting at 10:30. Now I will be there are sales that we're going to be rating into Delane. She's going to having a sale right after me. There are other sales that are going on today. And if you are a Vamp seller, join us on Tuesdays. I give you a thumbnail that you can use every Sunday or every Tuesday. Karen also has a lot of she's made a lot of kind of generic thumbnails that you can use to go live. You are going to increase your sales by 30 to 40 to 60% if you go live. That is how you will get seen. That's how people will get to know you and they'll want to purchase items from you. And it's just a great way to just engage and interact with this community. So if you are wanting your sales to increase, try going live. That doesn't mean that you're going to sell out. Doesn't mean you may not even sell anything the first couple times, but you will gain confidence every time that you go live. And it's just a lot of fun. So I highly recommend just jumping on and trying it out. Consistency does absolutely work. Yeah, you can do what I did. I didn't sell anything. I just showed a haul. People love to watch hauls. If you have an iPhone, it's not available for Android yet, but if you have an iPhone, you can say, hey, I can run these if you're interested, and you can run things on the fly. You don't have to at all. Just show some of the things that you bought over the weekend. I know that yesterday it was a lot of fun. Two Dizzy Cats went live and just showed some things that she had found over the weekend. Grab a buddy and do a duo. It really doesn't. It's fun, and I can't emphasize how much it's going to improve your chances of making sales. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. But yeah, you did that last night. Yeah, and you sold some stuff. I was in bed, but I saw it this morning. I am not one to really pop in a lot in the evenings. I like my evenings to be, I'm kind of off work in the evenings. So that's why I don't do a lot of sales in the evening time. I prefer to do mine during the day. But if I don't know, but you never know. I might, when I'm in Indy, I might go on and we can do a chat at night. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or I figure it out. But I like to keep my evenings free. Mark and I will watch our silly things on TV and go to bed at 9 o'clock like we did last night. But you're just doing a haul this Wednesday. Okay. It's just fun. It's just a way that you can interact and engage with the community. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that, Jerry. Yay. Yay. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. I've got a meeting with the admin team. So thank you guys so much for joining. It's a lot of fun. We're going to raid into Delane, Simply Old Stuff. So make sure that you're following me. Make sure that you're following other sellers. When you pop into a live sale, if you see follow anywhere up at the top, that means you're not following them, and you will be able to be notified whenever they go live. But I hope you'll join me again this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern for my Kitsch Fix. Just a quick, we won't be on there for more than an hour. And don't forget, I got the catalog is loaded, so you can put a pre-bid in or a max bid if you see something that you are interested in, but maybe you can't attend tonight. So have a good morning, and I will see you at 4 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys. Oh, wait, before I go, there will be a video on the Misty Show in the next couple days. I got it edited last night. So yay for that. All right. Bye, guys.